Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is having an amazing day today. I'm so sorry that I did not post on Friday. It was Mother's Day weekend, and then everything just got incredibly busy for me. But today, I want to talk about manifesting. I did make a previous video about it, but I deleted it. It was like 3-4 months ago, I think it was. So, I want to make another video about manifestation and I've really been deep into manifesting because manifesting is all about frequencies and tapping into your true power, right? So, okay, to manifest miracles, blessings, it is our birthright to have miracles and blessings. You are a miracle and blessing within yourself. You vibrate at the core at such a high frequency. You are abundance. Abundance in all forms. You were born powerful. You were born abundant. So it's not about learning how to manifest. It's about removing the limiting beliefs that society put upon you that kept you from manifesting and understanding your true power. And that's the beauty of it, is that to manifest miracles, blessings, you are, like I said, you are a fucking miracle. Miracles and blessings and fairy tales and stuff like that exist. They exist if you believe they exist. Having the dream life, having everything you've ever wanted exists if you believe it does. Remember, you create your own reality. The way that you speak and feel about yourself and everything around you is going to be shown back at you 10 times over by the universe. The universe responds to your frequency. So when you manifest, it's not about like, yeah, we can say words, right? But if you truly are not on that frequency of feeling it, because the universe responds with frequency. The universe doesn't speak English. The universe speaks frequency, energy, because we are the universe experiencing itself through the human experience. So when you think about it that way, you're just reflecting back at yourself what you want in a frequency. So in order to get on that frequency of your highest timeline, to get on that frequency of what you want, all you got to do, my love, is just remove the beliefs that kept you from believing that you are capable, right? So let's put it this way. For money, right? You also have to do the inner work. Removing the beliefs means looking inward and doing the inner work. You see how everything kind of ties together when it comes to healing and spirituality, and that's why when people do the inner work, blessings and miracles and stuff like them are handed to them by the universe, because naturally you start to become aware of all of these things. And so you attract all of these things in, instead of being in that vibration of fear and lack and not believing that you can do it, right? So, okay, hold on. Before I tell you how to do that, like I said, you are born with that right, abundance. You are abundance. You are abundance in human form. You are miracles in human form. You are blessings in human form. All of these are your birthright. You are these things. So you are worthy, and you've always been worthy. And so when, we are souls deciding to come here on earth, we forget our power, our true power. And the reason we forget that is because we want to experience ourselves, right? Through the human experience, but also we find our way back to who we are at the core through listening to our intuition, right? So the fear that society puts upon you and the limiting beliefs are keeping you from knowing, like, hey, I can do this. Because all it is, the only limitation you have is your mind. It honestly is your mind telling you that you can't do it, that you can't make $200,000 a year because you're not a CEO, or you didn't go to college, or you have to do it step by step by step by step. Like, that is your own brain telling you to do that because society told you. And so we all know society keeps us in a chase fear mindset. You need to go to school. You need to do this. You need to do this. You need to work till you're whatever, and then have only 10 years of retirement, and then you live your life. Like, no, you can simply, my love, once you look inward and remove the limiting beliefs, also work on your relationship with money, because money is an evil. Money is just frequency. There are bad people who have a lot of money, but money isn't evil. And if, oh my goodness, it's 11:23 right now. 1123. I just got a text message, but 1123, you know what that means? That's forward movement. That's forward movement. That means that we're going in, we're evolving. That's fucking, I've been seeing that a lot. 1123, 123, that's like forward movement. But anyways, to get back on topic, what was I saying? Society puts this fear on you and tells you that you can't do it. So we think we can't do it. So we're saying to ourselves we can't do it until we do A, B, and C. And the universe is going to say facts. You can't do it then until you do A, B, and C. But let's say, like for me, I fixed my money wound. Money isn't evil. Money is not, it's frequency, it's love. Money is meant to be shared. But because a lot of people think we don't have enough of it, we're selfish with it. And so we don't want to share it. So it's like, you're in this mindset, I don't have enough, I don't have enough, I don't have enough. You're in a lack mindset. And so the universe is going to say facts, you don't have enough then. But me fixing that money, I guess, relationship is like, I do have enough. Me feeling like I don't have enough is because I think that I'm in a lack of. Because I think that I'm in fear, first of all, and I'm not abundant. But I am abundant. I always have, and I always have had. Society just told me I don't have. I am abundant. I am endlessly abundant. So me sharing my wealth, me sharing the money to anybody, to family, to whatever, I'm changing the energetical flow and frequency of what I believe money is. Money is this feel-good energy meant to be shared, because I'm going to share it, and because I'm spreading that love, sharing energy, the universe is going to give it back to me 10 times in abundance. Because I believe that I'm sharing it, I'm not getting rid of it. There's no lack of. I'm just contributing to the flow and the energy, the feel-good energy of money, because I am abundant. There is never a lack of. I've always have, and I've always had. You know, like like I said, society made me feel like I didn't. So we want to be scarce. There's scarcity with the resources. There is more than enough resources for everybody here. It's just society tells us that there's not. Society tells us that we're lack, and because they want to keep you from your true power. So you got to do the inner work, you know, fix your relationship with money. Also understand and become self-aware, because self-awareness is, you know, the first step to it. Where these limiting beliefs come from, understand that it's just a fear mindset. As easy as it is, look, there's two things that exist that we believe in that we can't see, that are fucking invisible. First of all, fear. We're always in fear, thinking we don't have enough. But just as it's easy to think that you don't have enough, it's as easy to believe that you do, to have faith, to think of the good things. They're both fucking invisible. We're making it up, you know, like fear, we're making it up in our head. So why not think the latter? Why not think like, okay, I do have enough. It's just an easy switch. I do have enough. Instead of always worrying, you know, lift yourself up and know like, okay, it's easy to say that I am abundant, that I am wealthy, that blessings are in my reality, that I am worthy of this, that I'm worthy of my dream life. Instead of saying, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if A, B, and C goes wrong? You know, and that's what manifesting is. It's getting on that frequency of what you want. So that frequency of always saying it's not going to work out, all this, the universe is going to say, okay, it's not going to work out. You're always in a fear, worrying mindset. And we all start there. There's nothing wrong with that, my love. We all start there, and that's okay. That's the whole part of the human experience, is working through that to get to this abundance mindset that you've always been. It never left you. We just forgot about it along the way and had these walls built up. It's like breaking down these walls in order to see the light, because you've always been the light. It's just society hardened you a bit and you couldn't see it. So you work on that and you look inward and you remove those beliefs, and you know, you understand where they come from, and then you get on that frequency of, okay, this is what I want. So you have to start living it, you know, and know that it's already yours. Like, it is mine because it's always been mine. And so that's what it is, I guess, to be on that frequency. Also, like I said, that frequency always been within you. You've always been a powerful manifester now, as you were yesterday and the day before and the day before. Even if you didn't realize it, you attract things into your life on a daily basis. You know, and that's why sometimes when you have a good day, everything goes really fucking good. And when you have a bad day, you hit all the red lights. Like, shit happens. You're like, fuck, it's a fucking bad day. It's like, you know, we're always micro manifesting shit. And so once you become aware and you get on the frequency of what you want, which is what you've always been, abundance. You've always been abundant. There is no lack of abundance. You've always had this power within you. And yeah, you can have your dream life. The universe is never working against you. The universe, God, source, spirit is always working in your favor, always working for your highest good. Even if you believe that, it's not, it is. There's something that you need to work through in order to get to the other side of, I guess, this manifestation. And sometimes manifesting, takes a while. And there's a lot of inner work to do, and there's a lot of healing to do. I've come to realize that doing the inner work, healing my inner child and becoming aware goes hand in hand with simultaneously with manifesting, because I needed to remove, that's what I'm saying, I need to remove all the limiting beliefs that kept me from being happy, that kept me from having self-love. And that's another thing. Self-love is an amazing frequency. Self-love and gratitude, oh my goodness, are two amazing frequencies for manifesting. Being grateful for everything you currently have, because everything you currently have is because you're abundant, is because you got it, you got yourself there. You were abundant enough to get everything that you have. Like my apartment, this car, whatever it is, I was always abundant enough to get it. Even if we're always looking forward for what we don't have, we need to be grateful for what we do have. And so because you're being grateful for what you do have, and you're being happy, and you're showing that you're realizing that, okay, I have this because I am abundant. And isn't that such a beautiful fucking thing? Like I said, you got to get on the frequency of what you want, of abundance, which you always been. It's just your mind and your what you say about yourself have to match what you are at the core, what you vibrate at the core. So once you start speaking love and gratitude into your life, like I said, the universe is going to reflect that back at you 10 times in abundance, 10 times over. And you practice and you practice and you practice, because it's hard, we got to work on it, and that's okay, we're human. But you practice and you practice, and your life starts getting better and better and better. You're like, whoa, this is fucking amazing. And then you realize that acts of kindness start to happen for you from other people. And that's the thing, is that when you manifest, and this is the one thing that I've learned, that I'm currently in, people are so kind to me now. There's people give because I give. And so I realize that this world is giving. I surround myself and believe that I do live in a giving world. And obviously I'm not ignoring the mean and all of that, but I don't let it affect me when people are rude or whatever, because I'm a giver and I'm a lover. And I see now in my reality these past few months, people giving back, and just people just being fucking nice to me out of the kindness of their heart in an amazing way. And I see the energetical flow and my frequency attracting that. But also when people do that to me, I always make sure to pass it forward, to continue with that flow. Because that's me showing my gratitude, that I'm grateful. And so, like, you see how it's a continuous flow of just frequency, energy. What you give out is what you're going to receive. And you give out and you receive, and you give out and you receive. And your external reality is going to start matching your internal reality once you start, saying that everything's working out for you, believing that you are abundant, believing you are worthy of miracles, believing that you've always been this high vibe frequency energy, that, doing the inner work, removing the limited beliefs, trying your best to spread love into other people. And you start doing that, and your internal world changes. Like I said, it might take a while for your physical world to change, because there's still stuff, energy lingering from like your old mindset. But eventually your physical world is going to change around you. And you're going to start seeing abundance through any which way being given to you by the universe. And I know, because I'm going through it. And it's an amazing, for example, okay, and abundance is more than just money. It's like kindness and love, and it all coincides. Abundance is overfilling your cup in all forms. So they all go together, right? But okay, so a month ago, I had left my wallet at home. To go, no, I had my wallet. I was swiping my card and it wasn't being used, actually. Okay, anyways, I was swiping my card and it wasn't working. And so I was at Albertsons, and there was a person behind me, and it was only like $26 or something. And I don't know why my card wasn't working. I was like, okay. I was like, it's okay. Like, I'll come back. Like, it's not a big deal. But there was a guy and his girlfriend behind me, and he was like, oh, I'll pay for it. Like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to worry about it. I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, I'll come back tomorrow. It's not a big deal. He's like, no, it's only $26. Like, I got you. And I told him and his girlfriend, I was like, you guys are so fucking kind. Like, that is such a kind-hearted thing for you to do. So kind. And I know it's little, but that's the universe. Because you choose to be kind, and you choose to like live in this reality of love and gratitude, and knowing that miracles and blessings and good things and luck is on your side consistently, because that is your frequency. You've always been that. That is what you vibrate in human form. The universe is going to show that back at you through any which way, through all types of forms. And so that happened. And this is what I say when I contribute to the flow of abundance, and I'm grateful. After that happened, I had a $20 bill in my car, and there was a homeless man that I had saw before I went into Albertsons, and he was making sticks so he can sell, so he can get money. And so I was like, you know what? I have this $20 bill, and I'm going to pass it forward. And I gave it to that guy, and he was so happy. And that was the first time I felt the flow of abundance, like, because I'm changing how I view money, and I'm changing how I view, like, it's giving. We should give, we should share, we should love others. And so I started crying after, because I felt and I know it's so I don't know, it's you have to, the energy, you guys know part of my abilities is feeling energy. And so I felt the energetical flow of money change, like how I'm contributing to giving, and I now contribute, love into the frequency, the love into the frequency of just money, a tool. And yeah, I passed it forward. And after I was talking to the universe, I was like, universe, I think I needed to learn the lesson. I think it happened for a specific reason, to be honest, because it was just so eye-opening. Like, wow, I felt the energetical flow go through my body of love. And I was like, dang, that's what it is to be abundance, to know that I'm abundant. It's the flow. Somebody doing something kind for me, and me doing something kind for somebody else, out of the kindness of your heart, because you're giving. So it goes back to you in circles. And people do kind stuff for me all the time, and I always pass it forward. Whether it's with money or just complimenting, whatever it is, I pass it forward. And that's also contributing to manifesting and the flow of just, you have to get on that frequency. That's the whole point of manifesting your dream life, is to be on that frequency of abundance, of there is no lack of giving, of being grateful, of gratitude. It's that frequency of what you want. And the best way to get on that frequency of what you want is to show it to yourself and to show it other people, and to know that you've always been this abundant being in human form. You are wealthy in human form. You are miracles in human form. You've always been this. You are worthy of all the good things and all the kindness in human form. You've always been that. So it's, like I said, removing the limiting beliefs that kept you from believing this, understanding that society, also understanding that people aren't going to understand you. People aren't going to get you when you're on this journey, and that's okay. That's fine. Don't let the negativity get in your way. Just let people have their own reality, and everybody heals and works at their own pace. But once you know that this world is magic, it's magic, and you're magic, and you're worthy of magic and miracles, and you remove those limiting beliefs, and you work on your fears, and you work on your limiting mindsets, and you don't let other people get in your head, and you know that it all kept you from understanding your true power. Once you really know that, the universe is going to show that back at you, because the universe is always reflecting like a mirror, always reflecting back at you what you believe. So why not start believing that you are worthy, that luck is on your side, that everything works out for you? So why not just believe that, instead of believing that things aren't going to work out? And that's the best way to get on that frequency. It's obviously do the inner work, but start believing along the way. And, that comes with morning affirmations, meditation. That comes with, maybe you want a manifestation journal in the morning to write about gratitude and what you presently have and what you're grateful for and what you love, and, like what you're proud of yourself for, all your accomplishments that you've gotten until now. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Also, when you start thinking in a lack mindset, like in a fear I don't have, because sometimes it still happens to me, go ground yourself and get outside and calm yourself down and remind yourself, like, oh, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. I am the universe experiencing itself through the universe. I am the universe experiencing itself through the human experience. Therefore, I am a miracle. I am abundance. Everything's working out for me because I say so. Because I am the universe. Because I know that it is. And ground yourself and just relax. And also know, like, look, if you're worried about paying rent or something, you paid rent this month and you paid rent last month. Start thinking about stuff that you did do already. You did pay rent. So you can do it again. You know what I mean? You did do this, so you can do it again. And start thinking about that, like, okay, but I did do it. Because it could be hard, you know. Even me, I tend to get into like a spiral mindset most of the time. So it can get very difficult to get out of your mind. And it takes time. And even now, I've been doing this for like 8-9 years. Even sometimes, like a few days ago, I was in my head a lot and I needed to like get up and move environments too. And I'm like, okay, breathe. My emotions aren't wrong, like I'm human, right? It's not about pushing them down and ignoring them. It's about analyzing, okay, where is this limiting belief coming from? It's coming from the belief that it's coming from fear. And this fear is coming from the belief that I don't have, but I do have because I am abundant and I've always had it, you know? And then so you target the main emotion and the belief that it's coming from, and then you work through it. And then, you know, you flow with it. And yeah, so I hope this makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted to share that because manifesting takes a while, and I feel like society might kind of make it a little difficult. But it's honestly, I guess it's difficult to remove the limiting beliefs, but it's easy in the sense to where once you realize you've always been this abundant being. And so since you know you've always been this abundant being, you create your own reality. You know that everything is working out for you. You know that you can manifest your dream life because the universe is going to catch you and the universe is going to have your back. Oh, and the one way that I realized were for blessings to come into my life is to follow my heart. The universe really loves when you follow your heart and your intuition, because that's part of the reason why we're here too. Because our intuition is our path back to who we truly are at the core, our highest self. And so once you start following your heart and doing what makes you happy, and, you know, spreading love and you know, to yourself, and once you start doing that to yourself and putting yourself first, the universe is always going to catch you, but the universe is really going to catch you because the universe sees you. Because when you follow your heart, it's difficult because you have to, you know, remove people, places, and things that don't serve you and do the hard thing. So the universe sees that. The universe knows all and sees all, and the universe is going to catch you. And ask out loud, whether it's your spirit guides or universe, say that you need help for maybe, like, please give me clarity on, you know, things to help me for the next part of my journey because I'm really passionate about this and I want to do this. Or help guide me. Or universe, if I do this, please catch me. Please catch me, you know, and listen, always have discernment and listen to your intuition. Your intuition is always going to tell you what to do. But the one thing that I, you know, figured and I figured out is as soon as I started following my heart and I went on my soul path and I started speaking up and I started going against society and I started doing the inner work, once I realized that, the universe has been really catching me. You guys know I don't work, and the universe was catching me way before I realized it. I had all this money saved, not knowing why, for years, and it was all because of this, because the universe knew that I was going to end up needing it. And so I asked the universe to catch me, and the universe has been supplying and, you know, helping me with the resources. And so beautiful how it just pops into your life when you ask. And you have to be open from wherever it comes from. But the universe, your spirit guides, people on your side in spirit, is going to have your back. And manifestations are in my reality already. Like, a lot of stuff has happened for me in the best way possible. And it's because I trusted. Keep faith also. I trusted. I feel like keeping faith is one of the last things you have to do once you change your mindset. Keeping blind faith that the universe is going to give you your blind faith. That shit has been hard. Because even if you physically can't see it, your mind wants to tell you that it's not there. And that's the fear. So it's like, no, but I am abundant. But it is coming. And I feel it. And like I say, always use your intuition. Use discernment. You follow your heart. I could say all of this, but whatever your intuition says, follow it. But for my experience, this is all my experience. I needed to have blind faith for months. And, you know, like, I knew things were happening for me, and I knew that I was in a death and rebirth, and I needed to keep blind faith because the fear of society kept creeping into me. Well, I don't physically see it. And I knew, I was like, Irene, you remember, this world is magic. There is so much stuff going on for you behind the scenes in spirit that you don't realize. You are a magical being. Your mind has magnetic power. Like, you know things are working out for you. So keep faith. And building faith and keeping faith in the unknown, and faith that everything's working out for you in the universe. I don't even know how to explain it, but it helps a lot with your power and who you truly are. Because once you know that everything's working out and you're keeping faith, you know that you hold this power within yourself, that everything is working out. And it just, I don't know, it's a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing to keep faith and to manifest and to finally realize it. Finally, one day it's going to click and you're like, oh, it makes sense. I've always been this abundant being. Like, it's going to click, because for a long time I was doing these manifestations and affirmations and gratitude. And I was like, and I was saying it, but I didn't really get it until one day it clicked. And I was like, I am this abundant being. What? I can have my dream life. Like, I'm speaking it, but I literally can have my dream life because I believe it, because I say so. And well, it's going to click one day. But it, like I said, all part of the human experience is to work on yourself, to work on your mindset to get to that place. It's really hard, and don't beat yourself up if you don't understand right away. Like I always say, if things were easy for us and if things were going to be easy and everything was given to us like that, we wouldn't learn anything. There would be nothing to overcome, and that's part of the human experiences. You want to experience these emotions on a deeper level, on the spectrum, all aspects of it. So you need to work through the limiting beliefs and the fear. Just because you have that doesn't mean that, like, you're any less worthy or you're weak. No, that's all part of the experience, is to work through those. So yeah. Okay, I love you and I believe in you guys, and you can do it. You are fucking powerful. You are a powerful manifester. You are an abundant being. You are love. You are gratitude. You are fucking everything. This powerful human soul in human form. And yeah, I love you and I believe in you. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye, my loves.